beard?
Fuck.
You look like it's hot in Kentucky.
You look like it's hot.
Just a little bit. Damn it. My computer just like shit itself.
Uh-oh.
Well, I can
That's
see
why I
you.
had to go away. That's why I had to go away. Now I have to get all my shit set up straight.
So I have a whole page of notes. You guys have a whole page
I'm
of
glad.
notes. Got a whole page of notes. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about tonight.
What episode is this?
27.
You guys watched the video?
You motherfuckers.
I did. I watched
Good.
it.
Good. Okay.
Steve forgot.
No,
No,
I
Steve-
did.
no,
I was
Steve-
while I was making pizza.
Steve watched it.
Oh Jesus! even Broman's wife is Chinese.
Yeah, no, yeah. There's
Oh.
there's a lot going on right now. Guys, when it comes to do that part, talking about that video, I'd like to, if possible, set it up in stream so we can clip it out and segment it as like a response video.
Well, who was this guy that everybody was letting just move through the community like that? Like,
See, like, I don't know. You know,
they're
there's
all
a,
at the same parties.
I don't know. It's got to be so difficult. I have no idea how I would handle that. Like, believe it or not, guys, no one's ever come on to me at a party.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, no, it sounds
I
crazy,
did last,
but
I did last year, but you
that's
didn't
different.
take my advance.
That's different. I actually got us a room and everything.
Yeah.
And then it never happened.
And then I slept with that beautiful bearded bastard above me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what?
It was fun. It was fun.
What?
I'm gonna miss that. Heat
No
this
Nick
year, I tell you.
this week?
Oh, Nick. Is Nick working that bugger?
Is that no Nick this week?
I didn't think so.
He
but
didn't
I
say
haven't
anything
seen
about it.
Dave not coming back to us.
Oh wait.
him. Dave's working midnights now. He got a new job.
Yeah, Dave is he got the business he was working for got shut down basically. So
Oh shit.
he was scrambling for a while. It is good to hear that he's employed, and as soon as he's ready to come back and do the thing, we'll figure out how to make it work. Until then, can someone message Nick and get a good yes or no solid? I don't have the ability to do that because I have Discord. Oh, gigantic.
You have his phone number?
You want me to call him?
Yes.
Coming to
You do it to Cam.
That's different.
You do it to me.
That's different.
I sent
That's
Nick. a
very
message.
different.
We'll see if he lights up. It says he's even offline.
So, we got lots of topics, and there's actually a topic in development right now. Then it says Bacon hostesses.
Sneak.
Thank you. Yes.
Steve messaged me. He didn't message Nick.
Oh, a message canned. Wow.
I
Steve.
messaged Nick.
What did he say to you?
He said he wanted me to braid my damn beard already.
Oh.
50 grand for hot 300?
Yeah. Welcome to the new channel points, by the way.
I got 70,000 in my lifetime. Like,
Yep.
holy smokes! I'm glad you made those though.
I got 37.6. So,
Keep saving, guys. I'm actually going to
so for a
there's-
good for what is that? 3 minutes?
So the custom
No,
ones
no.
are very high priced. No, it's 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay.
The custom ones are for a very high price, but I have regular ones that are super cheap. So,
Okay.
Explain to me what a fucking hot 300 hundo is, because I've heard this time
Time
and
out.
time again
It's like
with
it's
you
like
guys,
hot
and
hundo, but
I
half.
don't know what the fuck that is either.
So,
what's
it's
hundo?
Timing it out.
Yeah, it's a timeout.
Timed
It's
out,
a chat ban.
Well, how did
600
that become-
seconds.
It's
How
just
did
a
that
timer.
become your vernacular?
600 because it was Salty
It's just
Amanda.
That's yeah, and it's not
Yeah.
even that. It's just a Twitch thing.
Yeah, Salty Amanda would come
I've
in.
heard hot 600 forever.
Yeah, I've been 600 people for like years, I think.
Hot, no, we don't generally Hondo people. We generally banhammer people. Well,
Yeah, it's either like really, really light stuff or like really, really mean stuff. But every time Salty
Well-
Amanda would come in, all she would do is yell. It'd be all caps, sneak or bacon or canned, and it would just be like, what? And then she's fucking gone. Like she's gone to the next stream to scream at somebody else. So we'd always just be like, fucking ban her, you know. And then she'd show up.
Hey,
Hot
Nick is
600.
hosting. Nick,
Nick,
where are you at?
why aren't you here?
Hello, friend.
I'm gonna give.
Oh,
Nick
he's
a hot
auto-hosting me.
600.
Shit.
Bullshit.
Damn it.
Oh, all right, then we're gonna go live right now. We're doing it. Yay!
Oh,
You guys ready for this?
no theme
Ready
music.
for this?
Oh, fancy, schmancy. Fucking love this monocle,
Oh,
man.
it's such a good song.
Everybody needs to get a monocle.
Also, you need to get a hold of my homeboy here and have him write you a theme song for your show. Just saying.
That's you, undumbfound. You're dumbfounded.
People out there, guys, we're doing a black and white show
Oh shit!
because I felt like it.
I need to.
We didn't pay for the color this week.
Yep, sorry, no color this week.
Deal with it.
Just deal with it. So much stuff is happening live right now that it's hard for me to pay attention to you guys because my God, so many people are having a Twitter time tonight. Maybe we'll touch on it
Okay,
later.
so hold on. Do we want to touch on this while there's still so much unknown?
No, yeah, definitely not. That's why I said later.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
That's
on my
what I
show
was-
notes. It's not going to be on the show.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, guys,
And that's that.
pay attention to the people around you. You know, listen to when people say things and spend some time, you know, protecting the people who need to be protected. We were gonna discuss a video that came out by a Mixer
Soulsy.
content creator. Her name is Soulsy. Used to be Soul Survivor. I caught her playing Fallout 4. It was awesome. Great streamer, awesome person. She's been making some really good content on YouTube, and one of the videos she made really caught my eye because of she just jumped right out there and said what she thought, and I feel like a lot of folks are sometimes scared to do that, and I just really admired her for being able to just be brave enough to say what she thought, and you know, I would like to discuss some of the things that she said because I think it's important to have this discussion, and I think it was a really good video.
Agreed.
Everyone watched it, I hope.
Yes.
Dead.
A couple times, in fact.
Yeah, same. There are a few things that I think was really important with what she said. Mixer is what the video was about. I think everyone here streamed on Mixer except for Steve. He's a Discord exclusive.
He actually did dabble in Mixer though.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he did.
That's true.
I got an exclusive contract with Discord though.
Ah,
They pay
right,
me
yeah.
Lots and lots of money.
Yeah, lock that in. But you know, like Discord used to have. Or sorry, not Discord. Discord still does have it, but Mixer used to have like the faster than light chat. They had those sparks that you could get paid for. There was
Yep.
Channel Zero that was like scroll around and like they would come to your tweets and they would like respond to things that you said, and you know they were very much community oriented. There's like it felt like there was people who cared. You know, that was one of the main attractions I feel like the Discord really had, was that people seemed like they really cared.
It seemed like you were able to touch the management of that.
Yeah, there was like a very little barrier between you and someone who could get shit done. Now I'm hearing that there's partners in the Discord, like the Mixer Discord channel, still not able to get answers from people about certain things that Mixer's promised and not followed through on. Sparks are pretty much over with. You guys remember that?
Yep. Yeah.
Embers are the other way that they monetize on that platform, and the conversion rate is ridiculous. You spend a lot of money
I love you.
to do so Solzy was saying like 20 pounds to do an Ember Dragon, like $20 to basically have a animated GIF pop up on screen.
And for anybody in chat who's not familiar with her, she has been doing this for a little while. She's got a pretty sizable community.
Oh yeah,
Her streams are active, so she's not some just somebody who has no idea what she's talking to, just trying to stir the shit.
She's
She's got informed, educated opinions.
Very credible source. That's why I took her video seriously, because I feel like she's got her finger on the pulse, as it were.
Her thoughts were very organized. That was
Yes.
for sure. It was pretty much point form, and there wasn't much to argue with.
Yeah. I feel like one of the hardest things for people on Mixer is the very dark line between just being a streamer and then being partnered. Like, there are a few little things that they're able to kind of throw towards like everyone who qualifies. I don't know exactly what their specifications were, but they opened Embers where you could collect Embers. They recently enabled the clips for like
Yep.
certain channels. I do know that Mixer is trying, and they're still forward motion, but I feel like with the lack of options, it's hard for someone to be mildly successful without more options. There needs to be more options for you to be able to kind of reach that next level between just streaming and being a partner. There's a disconnect.
And I think so. I think they're slowly working towards something. In the time I've been doing this, which is probably less time than everybody here except Hacky Fingers. I've seen them add Embers for All.
Hacky's OG.
Well, as far as streaming, Embers for All, and then like you said, Sneak, recently clips. But that's, I mean, there's like you said, there's no win. But you're either a streamer or you're a partner, and if you get accepted into Embers for All, okay, you can monetize. And then
Barely.
finally they said, yeah, barely, but it's something. Right?
But it was that conversion rate, though. Like, that was one of the biggest problems with that Embers for All, is that the conversion rate didn't make sense. On Twitch, you can buy $1 worth of bits for like $1.20.
You're talking about conversion rate as far as viewers investing
Yes.
in whatever that currency.
Yeah, like
No,
if I was to
Embers
buy
to pennies.
like if I was to
Like-
buy like $5 worth of Embers, I might get $3 worth of actual usable currency of Embers.
Right.
So like
Somebody was getting paid.
something
Well,
along
not
those
just
lines. It used
not
to be
just that.
Sparks were free. Sparks were free. And
You
you
watch
earned them
ads
by
and you can
watching,
get some.
and then you could use
Yep.
those Sparks in a partnered channel, and it would turn into money.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that was
Or you
the-
can watch little ads that pop up on the full window,
Yeah.
and
Right.
you can get up to, I think I got 200 sparks on one ad one time.
But you could use those sparks in your Mixplay boards, which is one of the coolest things about Mixer, was you could create underneath your broadcast a badass
I
little
was talking-
window
I was
and
talking about
use those
Twitch.
sparks to power
Sparks
those
and
mix
bits.
boards, right?
Damn.
But then once
was
sparks got to be where they're not really worth money,
Yeah.
those
not
those
at
those
all.
those Mixplay boards kind of got redundant. Like,
It's the last time anybody hit a button on a Mixplay board.
I do it to canned once in
I hit the
great,
fuck
great
button
while.
on cans every now and again, but
Somebody, if you come into my channel now, you'll see that, not right now, but I put a cost of sparks on the damn buttons because somebody came in and just kept spamming the fucking buttons as soon as it would run out. They spammed it again, and I'm like, oh my god. Shit.
We used to do that to Fats.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, now there's a cost to it, so it'll show Mixer that I'm getting some sort of monetary gain, but I'm not.
No.
They're giving me sparks. Yay. They're shiny.
I'm the worst person with stats, but the one thing that really hit me was she talked about the viewers, and between Mixer and Twitch, how many viewers were in your piece of the pie at any given time if you were on Mixer or
Yep.
if you were on Twitch. And it was
Both
staggering.
platforms are saturated with streamers and have barely any viewers to go around. But because Mixer has even less viewers to go around, the saturation feels twice as bad.
Yeah.
To tie that into another point she made, if you go through and Sneak, stop me if you'd rather separate this out for later in the discussion. As far as viewers for certain genre.
Go for it.
Okay, as far as the directory, right? So you guys primarily, you know, when what do we do together? You know, Destiny,
Shooters.
Modern Warfare, shooters,
MMOs,
right?
yeah.
The big names, okay. So I did some digging the other morning because shooters are not my cup of tea. That's not what I tend to enjoy playing.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Fallout 4, a Dragon
RPG.
Age, a Mass Effect,
Yeah.
single player story narrative driven stuff,
Yep.
right? So one of my biggest hangups starting this streaming thing was, well, I'm doing it because I want to be seen, but if I want to play, you know, Dishonored or Dragon's Dogma, which I've recently gotten back into, I've either got to not stream that because nobody's going to see me, or sit there for 3 hours in front of an empty chat because there's no viewers for that game. So I woke up the other morning, and I go a couple times a week on Twitch now, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to see what the difference is. So I picked a handful of games, you know, Fallout 4, Dragon's Dogma,
Ones you would
Mass
be in,
Effect.
right? Yeah.
Right. And just simply compared the active viewers for those titles on both platforms. And I did it again right before I left work. And so Dragon's Dogma, a vastly underrated RPG in my opinion, had 7 viewers on Mixer for the entire directory. I looked at the same game on Twitch, and there were 782 viewers.
That's like
For a game
100
that's
times as many.
Yeah, for a game that's 10 years old. And
Yeah.
and the numbers were different, but it was a similar ratio to all the Fallout games. You know, those games that I really prefer to play.
Yep.
So discoverability is just Mixer is a BR dominated platform right now.
It
and
really is.
I'm not going to say that's intentional.
Do you think that's because
but,
they bought Ninja?
Twitch
and
is a
Shroud
BR
and-
dominated fucking.
Because I
You
mean,
know, both of the
like
services.
Mixer also bought, you know, King Gathalion and
But Gathalion streams all kinds of stuff.
right. He's not just a VR person, but I mean,
But
what-
Shroud and Ninja
What I'm
don't.
saying is, do you think that they are as strong in those directories because of people like Ninja and Shroud, or do you think that it would be that way even if they weren't?
It was that way before Ninja and Shroud came over. If you wanted to be seen, you needed to be in those games. Now, here's the key. I'm not saying, oh, there's more. Just because I go stream that game on Twitch, doesn't necessarily follow
That you're going to get
that
100
any
times
of those
more
people
viewers.
are going to
Right.
come see me. Right? There's no guarantee that, oh, hey, man, Thanatos is streaming. Let's go check this guy out. That being said, that's how it's worked out every time I've gone to stream that game on that platform.
See, and
And it just seems like Mixer, and I don't know what they can do. You can't make somebody watch something or make somebody like a genre they don't like.
yep.
Right, so it's not like Mixer can say, oh, well, you've got to spend 2 hours today watching this guy play this game you give 0 fucks about. But
Right.
that also ties back to the sheer number of people. What was it, 3 viewers per channel on Mixer and something like 24 per channel on Twitch or something like that?
I think it's something
Yeah,
like that.
just say it. Yeah, something like that.
That's 8 times.
Mm-hmm.
Canned, I'll help you with the math. That's 8 times
You got to start from the beginning. You done lost me.
the number of viewers. So
You know, I had to think
You
of
lost
it.
them
I had
after
to-
3.
I'm like, is that actually 8 times? I guess he's right. Okay, good.
So-
Let's carry on.
it does kind of lead one to believe that, hey, there's no guarantee these people are gonna see me. But Sneak, you said it yourself. I've got 100 times better chance on Twitch streaming that game because there's 100 times more people looking for it. And if that guy is in one Dragon's Dogma stream and he wants to see another one, well, you know what? There I am. So there's more opportunity there.
Yep.
They also talked about with the genre of BR and also how Mixer is dominated pretty much by Xbox. The age of the people watching Mixer,
Younger.
Yep.
a lot younger, and they want to be entertained, and you're not necessarily making friendships.
Right.
in
It's hard
these-
to form
Yeah.
meaningful friendships with a 14-year-old
Super hard.
whose attention span is like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And let's face it, what's more entertaining than a big colorful world with crazy ass guns and guys building skyscrapers? I mean, I get it.
It's
I
free
do.
too, though. Like that's what's
I'm
also
not-
And
important.
it's free.
Is like
I'm not a
if
huge fan of open lobbies either.
but like here's the thing.
and
Like if grandma bought you an Xbox, and you're lucky to fucking have it, which I bet you a lot of kids are. You're just lucky to fucking have it, and the free game on there is Fortnite. And on Fortnite, there's also like an included, already downloaded, already accessible mixer where you can watch other people play Fortnite. If you're like 14 years old, that's like heaven for you on your Xbox.
Yeah. So
It's easy
here's
access
a-
for like the younger crowd for sure.
so here's an outside the box thing. Do we think, and this just popped into my head, do we think the mixer integration into the Xbox is a, I don't want to say bad thing, but do you think it contributes to the disparity in the numbers?
No.
Do you think if Mixer were a standalone platform like Twitch, to
No.
where it wasn't that readily available on every, or do you think that Mixer's numbers are only where they are because it's integrated into a console that maybe the younger demographic has?
Actually, yes.
That's what I
That's the
think.
only reason that Beam turned into Mixer and Microsoft is putting any money into it at all, is because it's already built into a console. Anything else is just like Twitch was built into the PlayStation 4 before any
Yeah.
Twitch and YouTube before anything else.
See, I
And-
remember when I first started on Mixer, it was like there were people who wanted variety. There were people who were trying
Right.
to get a lot of variety happening. Like there was a lot of like variety oriented stream teams and like all this stuff. Like that was a really important thing. And I feel like over the like last couple years like that I spent over on Mixer, it was kind of like dying. It was like if you don't have a BR or a hype zone pushing viewers to your directory, it didn't matter if you were really good at the game or you were steadily building the directory by yourself. Like people still wouldn't have even thought to look for you because it's not
Right.
a popular place. I do you guys remember Channel 1?
Yeah.
I
It still goes around.
would get featured 3 times a week on Channel 1.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember.
I remember waking up in the morning and
Then
you
just
were
stopped.
already streaming and you already had like 100 people in your channel.
And then like Channel 1 just stopped doing that to people.
Yeah.
You do see it, but now it's all partnered streamers.
And the only time you're going to get a push from Mixer, the only time they're going to try to prop you up and get your name out there, if your name's not already Ninja, Shroud, Gathalion, whatever, is if you're playing a game that has a hype zone connected
Yep.
to it.
Yeah.
Apex, PUBG,
Rainbow
and
Six.
look, I'm not saying it's Mixer's responsibility to have people in front of my channel, right? I'm not saying Mixer, you've got to promote me, Mixer.
Right, like
I'm-
they have a
I'm nobody.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Right.
But you would still
But-
think it's a good thing for them to do that, right? Like
Yeah, which
like
is
how
why
does
I
that do
think
anything
they
but
brought-
help?
I think that's why they brought back the up and coming thing, which I don't know what's quite. I mean, I consider myself up and coming. You know, I'm sitting here with my 300 followers, whatever. I'm not killing it.
They need to go back to their old
Honestly, and like
essentially,
I'm saying this
from back
because
when
I have
we were
experience.
streamers.
I think you guys should leave. I think Mixer's going down.
Yep. Let's see. In the past couple of weeks, we had what's his name leave.
Lots of folks. Ladman,
Sneak thief.
Brofish,
K Magic,
K-Magic.
Ladman,
a lot,
Brofish, and
a lot of folks.
Brofish and Ladman in the last week.
Yeah, 2 days.
Miranda pings.
Yep.
Yep.
A lot of folks.
King Bailey Bomb is at least splitting time.
She's doing what I did
platforms.
whenever I moved over to Mixer.
Half and half. Listen, guys, it's like do what you want. Mixer is gonna eventually get their shit together. Hopefully, I'm not saying that that you have to, but I just feel like if you're,
They have no incentives for streamers that want to grow.
we just have no incentive for like hobbyist streamers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What concerns me is long term, because there's no marketing. How are they bringing money into the platform other than the money that's coming from Microsoft? They're partnering people left and right, okay, which means more money going out.
Ads is how they're making
Well,
it.
yeah,
Well, right,
ads.
but-
So, but like I think it was Bacon. What incentive do I have to stay on Mixer?
None.
Aside from the relationships I've built, which if they're solid relationships and those folks really want to support me and see me succeed as a streamer, they're gonna do just like I did with Sneak, and they're gonna go, well, you're on Twitch. Well, I don't give a shit where you are. I'm there for you. I'm gonna follow you on Twitch now.
People are
So-
still gonna be platform.
What incentive is there for me to stay on Mixer? And I'm not saying I'm leaving Mixer, but what incentive is there for me to stay when Twitch gives me a clear path to affiliate? After every stream, I get an email that says, here's where you stand, here's what you need to improve, blah, 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 blah. I've got clips, I've got the ability to pull subs once I'm affiliate. Is Mixer going to get there? I don't know.
I doubt
But
it.
I still look at those viewership numbers, and that really says everything you need to see, in my opinion.
If you're not in a popular, ridiculously popular directory on Mixer, you're not going to.
It's
make
gonna, dude.
any sort
Listen,
of
it's
advance.
it's pretty much the same thing on Twitch though. Like that's where I feel like the comparison should stop. Like, don't think about discoverability or the platform doing anything that's going to be a positive push for you personally. The only way you're going to get growth on either platform is by doing the work yourself. Let's not get it twisted. That is a definite thing.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying when it comes to Mixer, we've already said it. You're basically looking at 14, 15, 13-year-olds.
I mean, I don't
And
know
they
about
don't
that. I
wanna
don't know if
watch
that's
somebody-
fair either. I do think
They
that's
don't wanna
a
be
major part of the
watching somebody.
demographic, but
Yeah.
it's not like the only people there, because there are a
I
lot
know,
of people
I
there.
know,
Like there's a
but
lot.
you're
of
not
people.
you're not going to be wanting to see you're not going to be wanting to see some obscure game, that you could find, like 30 people in a directory playing. Some game like say somebody was playing Mass Effect 1. There's always on Twitch you can find like 10 people playing Mass Effect, the original Mass Effect. You go on to Mixer and it's like the game never existed.
Right. And Sneak, you're 100% right. I mean, because we've done the streams on Mixer in Call of Duty, in Warzone, in the big popular titles, and it's not like I have 700 people dropping.
You're not going to get help from the platform no matter where you are.
No,
and I think that was one of the things that Mixer tried to sell when they were first starting was, hey, this platform will help you. And once they got enough people over there, once they got enough recognition over there, I feel like they used that little bit of popularity and they bought these huge creators thinking that was their path to success. But those creators are the exact same way towards the platform as the platform is towards them. They're going to work for themselves. They're going to make it work for who they are and what they want and how they do things. And just because you're on Mixer now doesn't mean that you're going to, necessarily be tattoo the
weren't
Mixer
they all-
logo on your ass, right? Like you're going to make content on both places the same way because that's what people come for.
Sorry, wasn't Soulsy also saying that Ninja's viewership also was just a fraction of what he left Twitch with?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was
It hasn't stayed?
what numbers was he pulling? He was pulling like 20K on Twitch, and now he's pulling 4 maybe.
I have no
3,
idea.
maybe.
I think what you have to
drastic drop.
really think about is like I don't think Ninja went to Mixer because he wanted to get more followers. I think he went to Mixer because he was going to get a contracted paycheck regardless of his performance and regardless of
Because let's face
number
it,
of subs
where
he
we
has.
do this to enjoy ourselves and cut it up and laugh and bullshit with each other and have a good time and meet people. This is his job. This is Shroud's job. This is Gothalian's job. So it's no different than me at my job if a different company in the same industry called me up and said, hey, we want you to come do the same exact thing you're doing right now, but we'll pay you 10 times more or twice as much.
Or we'll just
whatever.
guarantee
Yeah.
Maybe after a certain dollar sign the actual numbers stop mattering so much, but
Right.
for the most part, like a streamer's job is a subcontractor. You don't have a union or insurance or a boss or any of the things that like organize and make sure that you can survive. You have to do all that shit yourself. So I mean, if you have a way to say you could stay on this platform and maybe make this much because that's kind of what you've been making, or we can like move to this other platform and you will guarantee to make this minimum amount plus whatever you can earn yourself above that. So
Yeah.
I think like what you see as far as money goes, you can't say that these creators are, I doubt Mixer or Ninja gives a shit that he's a few thousand followers or viewers less than he was over there. He probably has a lot more stuff going on, and I bet you streaming is not quite as important as it used to be. Dude's got sponsorship deals, contracts with all kinds of places.
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
think
So-
he's a guy that's transcended what he does at this point.
Yeah, I feel like going live every day is not necessarily. I mean, he definitely needs to be there, but it's not like a lot of creators. If they miss a day or two, they drop a whole fuck ton of subs. They miss out on a whole day of tips. Right? Like there's a lot of stuff that happens if you're just like a regular creator. But the guys that are under this contract, I bet you they feel more like, I can just do this now and just do it because this is what I do.
It's one of those things where I make the comparison to, say, professional athletes, right? You look at LeBron James. Something
right.
like 70% of his earnings last year came off the court. It wasn't basketball. It was endorsements.
Yeah.
And that's where these guys, that's where the Shrouds and especially Ninja is.
Oh yeah, Ninja. I think Ninja gets paid. I think Ninja has a contract with Red Bull where he has to drink like two Red Bulls a stream.
Whatever it
keeps that
is,
shit
the
stocked.
the
He
best
makes-
thing about
he makes
Mixer,
bank.
the only thing
He
that I
makes
can
bank,
say,
boy.
the best thing about Mixer, and the only thing that I can say is like, I wish Twitch had was the co-streams. That's like the only thing that I think Mixer still has that Twitch has
They
not
have
even
something
touched
like that now.
for partners, and it's testing,
Oh,
and it's not available to anyone.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, that and I still think FTL is a nice feather in Mixer's cap by comparison. I know the latency isn't quite what it used to be on Twitch, but that
Low
delay
latency.
still drives me crazy.
Right. If you don't have low latency on, you're at least 30 seconds behind. And then with low latency involved, you are at least 15 seconds. As long as you have a
So
good connection.
I just have a hard time believing that with as long as Twitch has been around,
That they can't get
they
the
can't figure that
FPL.
out.
I think,
I mean,
honestly, I
they
think
might
that's just
be
a
able
matter
to.
of scale.
Yeah.
After
I
a
think
while,
we can look forward to a roadmap from Mixer this year. I think their partners are going to demand it. Like any video game, you want to see what the plans are.
Yeah.
Or not.
I don't know. I mean, most of what I hear from partners is, I'm going to Twitch. I don't see too many partners doing what Soulsy did, and that's what Mixer needs. Mixer needs its partners to step up and,
And
say,
that's what-
"Hey,
yeah.
Mixer,
that was gonna
this
be
is
like
what
my
you need to do."
that was my main point in bringing up her video, because I feel like that's exactly what you need to do to any platform that you want to help improve is be critical, but be reasonable and also very specific in what you think or what you feel could happen. And I just want to say, like, I enjoyed the video a lot. I thought it was very smart, very well put together. And I think it's something that anyone who's streaming on Mixer right now should really consider.
And it doesn't hurt that most of what she said, if you're approaching it honestly, most of what she said, you can't really dispute a lot of it.
Yep.
No. And she's been there for a long time, right?
She has.
She was back. She was back on Beam.
I don't know.
right?
I don't know how long.
She started here on Mixer.
Well, we also have other things to talk about, but I am glad we spent enough time to really dig into that because I think it's important. Like, you want to keep your platform kind of in your head. Like, you want to feel like they're on your side. You know, you want to feel like they're actively moving forward to make things better, or at least to meet what the standard of the industry is. So,
Growing along with you.
yes. Speaking of growing along with you, you guys. I heard about a famous rapper who's building a city in Senegal.
What?
Yeah.
Lay it on me, Teach.
He's got a 10-year plan to build Akon City.
It's
in-
Akon.
Akon, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, take on.
Akon City in Senegal.
Okay.
And it is apparently... Go, dude, go.
Yeah, check this out. It's gonna have its own airport,
Yep.
its own like it's gonna be an entire city, like its own
Yeah.
school system.
Harp.
He's gonna have his own currencies. He has like a bunch of different like
That's what I was
currencies.
getting to.
So
Currency.
basically, he wants his own. He wants his own country.
They're gonna be A-coins.
Where the fuck is Senegal?
What?
I have no idea. Where is Senegal?
I'm pretty sure it's in Africa, right?
Country in West Africa.
Yeah.
So basically, Akon said, "I'm tired of the rest of the world's bullshit. I'm gonna go make my own shit over here."
I mean, apparently, like
Because-
he's from there. Like that's his home.
Yeah.
So he's, like, think about this. Did you guys ever hear about Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
Yes.
When she became super famous, she went back to the city where
Her
she
home.
grew up. The people who gave her start, and she invested a fuck ton of money into the area that she came from. Like, I feel like that's almost like your responsibility.
Okay, I know where Senegal is. So by Cape Verde. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like almost like a giving back gesture. I feel like, although Akon, in true Akon fashion, went so over the top.
Overboard.
Pigeon
So, yeah.
Forge. That's where she's from. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Akon
Sevilleville.
basically just decided he was gonna play Sim City for real.
It's just being Akon was just being Akon essentially.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. It's pretty
pretty
awesome.
That is pretty.
Akon City. In 10 years, maybe we vacation there. What do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe have the next GCX there.
There you go. GCX 2030 will be at Akon City using the Acoin.
Somebody's gonna fuck it up and bring some acorns.
Speaking of like 10 years from now, guess when the Cyberpunk game got delayed for?
November 19th.
My God. Another 3 months.
So here's the thing.
So long.
I like the way they put it. They said, we don't want to release the game until it's good, until it's perfect.
So
Not perfect, but as perfect as it can be. We don't want to release a broken game.
I'm a big fan of CD Projekt Red.
What if they?
I'm a big fan of The Witcher 3 and 2. And after seeing what they did with both of those games, and especially the third one, if you feel like you need to delay Cyberpunk for a little while to give me the best experience, go ahead, because you clearly know what the best experience is, because you fucking knocked it all the way out of the park with The Witcher. And while you're doing that, Bethesda, send somebody in to fucking take notes.
Yes. Yes.
Because I love your games, Bethesda. I love your games. I love your games. But every now and then, your shit be broke. Your shit
every now and
be
then
broken.
Listen, it just works, okay?
No, if it just worked, it wouldn't be.
No,
a Bethesda game.
it's not a bug.
Yeah.
It's a feature.
It
Yeah,
literally, literally, you're not getting it. It just works.
It just
Like,
works,
it is-
man.
barely
life-
works.
It is
just
a
works
life
as
lesson.
in It works. So you're telling me that backwards, upside down flying dragon I ran into in Skyrim was a feature? Okay.
No,
Yes.
listen.
That's a special
That
feature.
I have a picture of my very first time playing Skyrim. I took a picture of my screen, and it's just essentially my horse's ass sticking out of the ground. No other part of him, just his ass and his tail.
Yeah.
Please tell me you
All right.
wrote that. Please tell me you wrote
I
it.
couldn't get back on him. I tried.
He definitely did a couple of dip potato chips on it though.
These are features of.
So it's a life lesson to turn it off and on again.
Listen, Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out in December, hopefully. Do you guys think that it has anything to do with the fact that they're trying to make it compatible for the current gen or the next gen?
No.
Maybe, but I really do think it has more to do with polish and making sure that they don't put out a broke ass game. I think they are one of the developers.
Well, they did say that they're already
That
giving out
truly
copies for people to
fucking cares.
people to review. They've sent review copies to media right now. So
I think to a man, everybody involved in their games sincerely wants whoever spends their hard-earned money on it
yes,
to have the best experience they can possibly.
and I am okay with the delay. I'm just wondering, do you guys think it's because they want the best game possible? Because I mean, if that's true, then like you would never release a game, right? There's always going to be some shit that's fucked up. There's always going to be something that you can't get quite right.
It could be the remote working they could be struggling with. We've
Yeah.
heard different stories.
Yeah.
That is challenging.
But I also know that they tend to be fairly transparent, and they're one of the developers that if they put something out there, I'm gonna take it at face value just based on past experience with them.
Who? Bungie. Right now was part
You.
of the
Bungie fucking killed
GCX
it.
charity stream event because we can't have the actual convention because of the problem that's happening in the air. Bungie did a charity block as part of the stream, and I think they fucking nailed it. Did anybody actually watch the block?
Yes, I did. I did.
Tell me about it, sir.
It was fucking fantastic. It was essentially just them sitting around and talking. They were having lore readings. They had artists do actual drawing right there in front of you. They had celebrity lore readings. Cosmo kept eating toast or bread. He kept eating
That
bread.
sounds like a highlight.
Yeah.
Because it's Cosmo. A lot of people mentioned stuff about beards on Guardians. A lot of people mentioned stuff about beards on Guardians. They raised $800,000.
In like a
Or
floral
Bungie.
block, right?
Bungie did, yeah.
Bungie, can I get this beard on my Guardian?
Can I just
They
put my face on
they
it?
they disclosed one exotic and one
Sure.
one exotic and one legendary weapon from Beyond Light. The exotic is going to be the return of Hawkmoon, minus the minus one, the one perk they retired, Luck in the Chamber, and they're gonna put something. They're gonna put something else on it. They because Luck in the Chamber is a retired perk for like a year now.
Good.
I think they took it away with Shadowkeep.
Don't hurt me.
The legendary looked like a scout rifle, but they didn't say what it was.
Someone said that. I remember seeing that. Like, this is a scout rifle.
It looked like a scout rifle. Well, pretty much it was just the boys being the boys with the ladies. They were having a blast, laughing, just raising money.
That's awesome. The charity
How much did they end up raising?
They're like 4.7 right now, I think.
800,000. How much? Yeah, I think they were close to. I thought they were closer to 5.
They might be closer to that. That was the last time I checked.
They apparently DMG is getting a tattoo on his ass.
Neat.
I think.
A lot of incentives for the stream then.
Can't wait to do that one. Steve, did you watch the video or the stream?
The Destiny blog?
Yeah.
No, I did not. Unfortunately, I was working during it.
I am surprised you didn't go take a lunch break.
You know what? I didn't even realize they were
4-hour lunch break.
I'm so
Most
sick.
Most
I need to go
employers
home.
frown upon that.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Really
That's
happy.
why I'm currently
about-
looking for another job.
Neat. I'm really happy about the fact that they're meeting their goals. I was worried that this year they weren't going to be able to get there because of all the shit that's happening and the fact that there's no like in-person convention. And I'm just super stoked that they're actually getting at least close to what they had last year.
Bungie doubled what they made last year.
Nice.
And they still have Dr. Lupo's block to close it off on Sunday.
Yeah, he's usually the big.
He's gonna crush it. Yeah,
the
he usually
finale.
brings in close to $1 million each time.
Real quick though, Steve posed a really good question. I thought was probably the best question in the entire show so far. So,
sure.
If crossplay was standard for everything, which console would you end up buying as your permanent console? And
PC.
Xbox.
PS4.
Steve would stick with the PS4?
Oh, you know, that Xbox controller though. Oh,
You don't like the Xbox controller?
no, I love the Xbox controller, but I like the home screen on PS4 and how it moves through the menus. I still have not mastered Xbox.
They have controllers for PlayStation that are kind of shaped like the Xbox controller.
No, they completely emulate it.
Yeah.
With the
Everything.
trackpad, with the trackpad and everything. So it's like having that feeling. I used to play on when I had the PS3, I had a controller that was shaped like the Xbox controller. It was the exact same button layout.
That's not like one of those ones that you'll see at Walmart. They're like orange and clear plastic, and you're like, "That's $30 cheaper." Now I'll go get one of those.
Well,
No, my daughter plays with those as her backups
I've got that Scuff,
when hers is dead.
and that
Yeah.
Scuff is an
Scuff
Xbox
would
shaped
do it.
Scuff, but I can
got
play
my
with it
Scuff.
on anything.
Yeah.
So
But I do think PS4, like we talked earlier this week, there's just something about it that just I like over the Xbox in terms of the home screen and that. So.
yeah,
And
I think I
it's
would
always
probably
been about joining your friends in the same spot.
see here. Here's my thing though. Like, while I do agree about the UI in the PlayStation, and I also think that the Xbox controller is shaped better for my fingers, the Xbox services like Game Pass really sell the console to me.
I think the social aspect is just much easier. As
I think
far
so
as
too. It's
inviting,
very integrated into
joining
Windows. Yeah, it's like
parties.
I feel like that's a
Yeah.
lot easier to deal with than
I've been
PlayStation.
fighting with my headphones and Xbox Party for 3 years now. I'm just not into their social ease.
Thing is like I like if I'm streaming, I can pull up my Xbox app on my PC and do everything through the Xbox app and not have to even go into the menu on the controller at all.
That's true.
Game Pass for PC is still shit, but that's a different conversation for a different time.
I think that that's getting better and better as they increase the library. But I do think I would stick with Xbox personally, just because I know that I'd be able to get that Game Pass.
Yeah. To me, that makes a world of difference.
Yeah.
That's the winning factor for me too.
Yeah, Game Pass is like the same price as Netflix, and I mean, I've got the Xbox Gold, so I keep my games. I didn't realize that that's how that worked, but I keep my games whether or not they're on Game Pass anymore. Like, I can hit add to play later and not even have to download it, but now it's part of my library. As long as I keep Xbox Gold, I have access to all that stuff.
Yeah. But with Game Pass, if it expires, you lose it.
Just Game Pass, though, right?
Yep.
Yes, just the Game Pass. The games with gold you get to keep.
Your games with gold, you can uninstall, and anytime later you can reinstall it, and it's still there. But once
I
it
do that all
leaves
the
Game Pass,
Even if your gold subscription expires, I let mine run out because I would turn into a PlayStation guy. Went for fucking years, came back, and I'm like, oh, I still have this on my account.
Gold, yep. I actually went back to PlayStation for a while recently, and I found a lot of my, what's it called, PlayStation Now?
yeah,
That was like the games on demand where it was a streaming service. I actually did a beta test with that. I fucking loved it. They had tons of games on there.
It was a pretty good service, but I don't feel like the selection is anywhere close to as good as Xbox.
No, but
Xbox has the best selection.
But there are more games on. There's a lot of more classic games on the PlayStation Now. There's a shit ton of.
Game Pass is still their ability to, on a semi-regular basis, put a game on Game Pass that I just bought 3 fucking days ago.
Yeah, they do that shit all the time.
Yep,
It is what it is. So, like, exclusives, fuck it. Stop buying exclusives, because that shit gonna show up on Game Pass on day one. I can almost promise you. If it's an exclusive, don't buy that shit. It's gonna be on Game Pass.
Yep. Shit. I just lost my train of thought. Oh, imagine that. The thing about Game Pass and PlayStation Now that really made me push towards Xbox is the price. It is damn near. It's so expensive for PlayStation Now, but then you have Game Pass, and it's what, $15 for Gold and Game Pass?
Yeah.
$15 a month for Gold and Game Pass, including Game Pass on PC.
Yeah.
So that's a no-brainer to me.
Yeah. The Ultimate Game Pass is actually pretty nice.
Okay, so a couple of these questions are the topics that Nick posed, and I'm just going to steal them and use them, and Nick's not here, so that's his own fucking fault.
Go fuck himself.
Fuck him.
One of them was your favorite food.
Fuck.
Speaking, that's why you're my second favorite, by the way.
Favorite food.
I'll take it.
Favorite.
That drops
Meatloaf.
third at least.
My favorite
Meatloaf
food?
is fucking
Meatloaf
delicious.
is good if it's done right, yeah.
Meatloaf is
But
your
my favorite
food ever.
food?
Ever.
Lasagna.
Lasagna. Are you fucking Garfield over
Strong
there?
choice. It's a solid
Lasagna.
choice.
No, because there's so much you could do with lasagna.
Yeah, like with
So
pasta
much.
sauce and noodles that are flat.
I'm talking about the ingredients
It's
other
like
than
a
the pasta
spaghetti
sauce
cake.
and the noodles.
He's thinking in like on the chopped level. Take
It's a
this
spaghetti
and make
cake.
something else.
He's thinking like he has some modicum of
Spaghetti
class.
cake.
Sneak.
No, I'm thinking of all the different types of lasagna. Have you ever had eggplant lasagna?
That was
Like-
a compliment, Bacon.
I have.
Shut the fuck up.
That's good.
Like
Good.
there's meat lasagna, there's sausage lasagna, there's veggie lasagna, there's lasagna to Alfredo-y like lasagna. You know,
Fried lasagna, boiled
lasagna.
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 Baked
I knew it was
lasagna.
coming. I knew it was coming.
The way you were just
Ken, what
looping
is
it,
yours?
man.
What is your favorite food, sir?
Fuck! I should have just shut up and sat in the corner.
What is your favorite food, sir?
Let's go,
Now,
Doughboy.
see, you guys know, since I am a doughboy, it is hard for me to pick just one fucking thing on anything.
Kraken isn't a food, by the way.
Help me out,
Go to-
Fish.
go to
What's
Steve.
your
Let-
favorite food, Fish?
Yeah, there you go,
Moonshine
fish.
not food either.
Steve?
all right?
Pizza.
It has yeast in it.
Steve says pizza. That's a solid choice, I think, only because of the absolute unending variety that's possible with pizza.
Okay,
I
I have
can
a
eat
question.
pizza every meal all year long.
I have a question.
I could do that
Since
too.
Steve brought up pizza.
Okay.
This is the definitive answer. Yes or no. There's no
Got
in
it.
between yes or no. Chat, you're welcome
Yes.
to chime in. Pineapple on pizza.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Hands down, no.
Bacon, you're out. Bye.
Can you tell
As
us?
the only trained chef here, I will say hands down, no.
A yes from
What do you think, Mixer?
What are your credentials for being a trained chef? Can you tell me what school you trained at and who you trained under?
My brother trained me.
Oh,
And
Oh,
I
in the
have-
back alley.
Oh, well, my mom trained me.
I have all
so
kitchens.
it was a yes from Sneak, a yes from Canned, a no from Bacon. Hockey, yours was a yes too, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Bacon
so
was
shit.
certified in the back alley, Porta John.
Bacon, you and I are in the minority here.
Look, guys, like I
Oh.
would say I'd say yes because I have enjoyed plenty of pizzas with a pineapple on it. Do I order that as my sole pizza? No.
No.
I'm at a buffet and other trays have been cleaned off. I will grab a piece of ham and
Sure,
pineapple,
or it's
and
one of
that
those-
little sweetness is okay.
One of those big parties where
even
you
like
have 4 or 5 pizzas
Hawaiian
out.
barbecue. The Hawaiian barbecue where it's like chicken and barbecue and onions and pineapples.
Look,
The
I'm-
pineapples just it zings it. It's weird.
I
I'm
would
just
rather
saying.
eat a gangrenous squirrel.
I
than
don't
eat
believe
pineapple
that
on
for a
pizza.
second.
Wow.
Do you like pineapple by itself?
I do. I love pineapple, and
Do
I
you
love
like-
pizza. But I like potato chips and ice cream. But that doesn't mean I want fucking potato chips in my ice cream.
Do you like?
Have you ever tried it?
Have you ever had French fries in a frosty?
Yes.
I
That
have.
shit
And it's
is
disgusting. I can't do it.
See, this is
It
like
has to be
you
a
and-
chocolate frosty.
You and Bacon both, like you got baby mouths. Like there's something wrong with the taste buds.
I've eaten Frosties and French fries. I like it.
Yeah, well,
I like the vanilla
No,
one.
sir, you don't like dessert. You can't.
yeah,
say
you
that.
don't eat desserts, so
Frosties aren't desserts.
the
See,
fuck
it's a
they're
completely
not.
different-
Fucking planet do you live
It's
on?
drink.
How would you
If you let it
classify a
sit-
frosty?
If you
Let's
let
see
it
your
sit
list
Be
of
a milkshake. Milkshakes aren't dessert.
Look,
Milkshakes
it's
are
on the
dessert.
dairy menu. It's on the
Yeah.
dairy menu, not the dessert menu.
Bullshit.
there, it's a
See, they-
frost.
A milkshake is part of the 5 food groups.
You
or
guys
what?
can't just
It's a
decide
beverage.
that
Eat enough
frosty
of
is
them,
a
it is.
dessert. You guys are idiots. I'm fucking.
All right,
surrounded
that's
by
it. Hold
idiots.
on. That's gonna be
Um,
a tweet right now.
Listen, guys, listen. My favorite food would have to be a hamburger.
Ooh, nice.
That's
Solid.
It took this long to come up.
Just a
I guess
plain
that's-
hamburger? Or do you like?
Dude, that's the thing.
I like
It's
hamburger.
it's kind of like, you know, Steve's pizza answer, like, and your lasagna answer, right? Like, you can do so much with a burger. It's, you know, I would say as long as it's consisted of a meat or meat-like substance in the middle and 2 pieces of breads, we could make that a
there
hamburger.
is something to be said for a good burger. I mean, it's,
I mean, like if you're talking like, do I want to eat a hamburger for every single meal for the rest of my life? No, but give me like a good 3 or 4 months at it, and I will get there. But I mean,
You
At-
say meat like substitute, and I got to tell you, I had a Beyond Burger, and they're really not bad.
I've had
They
a
aren't.
shiitake
They really
mushroom
are good.
burger.
I don't like the
Okay.
shiitake mushroom burgers.
I didn't
the
think it
hell
was
is a
terrible.
Beyond Burger.
Beyond
It
Burger
is a plant-based.
is
That's
it's-
illegal in Texas.
I've had the Boca Burger too. Those aren't terrible.
Yep, Boca Burgers.
That's
not
just the
bad.
black bean.
A Beyond Burger is made out of peas, and it's used. They soak it in beet juice, and that's what gives it its color.
Fact of the
and
matter
juicy.
is, a burger is a good choice because you can do anything with it. Like you can take 2 pieces of bread and a patty, and you can put like sour cream, cheese, taco sauce, some tomatoes. You got a taco burger. You can put meat patty, pizza sauce, a few slices of pepperoni, mozzarella cheese, melt that shit, pizza burger.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can put peanut butter on it. You can put
Pineapple.
pineapple on it. I've seen plenty of that. Like a burger is probably the most versatile food out there, except for maybe pizza, because that's literally just cheese sauce on bread and whatever the fuck you want. So
Yeah.
canned.
Yeah, bud.
Pick one. The other ones aren't going to be mad.
One single food.
Yep.
I will call it down to one. One that I fucking love is the chicken cordon bleu.
Ooh, nice.
I'm not talking about where the chicken's fucking dry and
No.
things are burnt and shit. I mean, ooey gooey, delicious.
Ooey gooey cordon bleu-y.
Ooey, yes.
All right, guys.
The secret
So
to that is you deep fry it until it's like 90% cooked. Take it and then throw it in the oven the rest of the way.
It's like a schnitzel, but
did your
more.
brother train you on that? Is that like directly from your brother, like
No, I learned that one on my
the
own.
Mike Otto School of Cooking Good, and for kids who want to learn to do other things good too?
Kids who want to read good.
You know what? Fuck y'all!
Speaking of fuck y'all, if you guys do a thing after streaming or instead of streaming or instead of gaming or just wait, like, what is your number one way besides gaming or streaming that you use to like reduce stress in your life? So Bacon thinks about me. Canned?
Say that question again. Sorry, I'm tweeting.
If you could not pay attention to the live show that you're broadcasting right now and write one tweet, what would that tweet say?
It would say, "What the fuck is a Frosty? You have until the next show
Oh god, it's a dessert.
to vote."
It's a dessert. It's not a dessert. It's a drink.
I'm gonna have to at Wendy's on this one.
Beverage.
I'm gonna at Wendy's in this. No, seriously, what was the question though, Sneak?
What do you do, man? Like weekly, daily, on a regular basis, besides gaming or streaming? That
I started drawing.
You like reduce stress. Bacon's an artist now. He's body painting apparently.
To reduce stress? Well, I smoke again.
Twitch.
You smoke cigarettes?
I went back to smoking cigarettes. Yes.
Oh my god.
You're probably gonna
So now I
die
stink.
of a cancerous motorcycle accident.
Yes, they are totally.
I'm so sad for you. Now you're pretty much dead now.
It's gonna be that beard is gonna get caught in one of the gears, and his butt's just gonna flip.
What's gonna
Just
happen
wait.
is he's gonna be lighting a cigarette. His beard's gonna catch on fire. He's gonna run around the house worried about what to do. He's gonna jump out the front door and land on his bike, which will then explode because his beard on fire caught the gas tank on fire, and now his family is without a father, and we are without a big glorious ginger beard.
Wow, that got dark.
You thought about this before.
Listen, I know people like to ride motorcycles, and I know that people who ride motorcycles are safe people for the most part. It's the other assholes out there who are not safe, and it's a very huge
Exactly.
risk for one of my best friends to go out riding motorcycles for fun when people die on those things all the
Every
time.
day. Yep.
So yeah,
Actually, fun little fact: my nephew he got in a motorcycle accident not too long ago. His
Fun
left
little fact.
leg from the calf down was crushed, and he now has pins and rods everywhere. And
Halo.
yeah, he has a halo immobilizer.
see, dangerous shit,
Good
man.
shit.
Not
He
cool.
slowed down. She slowed down, and they're like, "Oh, they're both gonna stop. Let's speed up." And there we go. Never trust another driver.
Never ride around on a motorcycle. Okay, heard. I'm gonna write that down. Never
No,
be
Sneak.
a
You
dumbass.
never ride on a scooter again.
I missed my scooter, but I would put it away any day, sir.
I love it, and I would not trade it. I just love it.
Is that what you do to relieve stress?
Yes. I can just ride. Yeah, but
I forgot I was
okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
I love
Nobody
me
that
too.
comes to visit me and tells me that they love me. This is bullshit.
Yeah, your kids got old enough.
How
to
long
know
you
that's
been?
not how life
How
works
long you been with
anymore.
Deb?
18 years.
Yeah,
That's
that's why.
That
How old
stopped
is-
4 years
how-
ago.
How old are your kids? Old enough?
They
yeah,
all,
that's
they all
exactly
realize
why.
that that's
18
not how
and
shit works anymore.
15 and- like, is this shit staged for Friday night or what? Like,
No, what I think is your kids only come to you.
getting your allowance later.
What I think is going on is your kids will only ever pop up and say "I love you, Dad," blah 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 when they want something.
maybe Sunday.
You're at that
when they have
stage.
to.
You're at that stage. Oh, and then they'll give you Sunday. Yeah, Father's Day.
Yeah.
Shit, they better. By the way, happy Father's Day, fathers in chat, and all you
the
guys.
fathers.
And happy Father's Day to you. Everybody here's a father.
I'm a daddy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's different. Oh hell. So do you guys have any big plans for this weekend?
Work.
That sounds like fun.
My mom's making tacos, and I'm taking my wife out for dinner.
Hell to the yes. That is
Yeah.
Father's Day is not that busy for us, so I'm not too worried about it. People grilling.
Yeah, I guess so.
Who the fuck answered it's its own food group?
Well,
seriously.
guys,
That was me. I was one of them.
guys.
Yes.
One last topic.
Yes.
One last topic.
Ooh.
Anybody got any beef? Because I do.
I got a beef.
Steve? I'll let you
Oh, I
beef.
don't want to go first.
Oh, I will go first. If you're a fucking long-haired fucking twerp who's sexually assaulting women, you deserve every last fucking bit of what you're about to get.
Preach.
When my homeboy Dr. Lupo done be tweeting about it, it's real now. So
Preach.
you are a giant piece of human waste, and I hope you get every last thing coming towards you. Done.
Yeah.
That's a beef.
Yeah.
And when you piss off Snaps, you done fucked
No, no, no.
up.
It's already extended.
You know.
Oh,
just
yeah.
You're welcome. I love you.
Anybody
That's
else
pretty
want a
much
beef?
I would like. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, bud.
I'd like to interject another topic. We had a game, The Last of Us 2, come out this morning, and there was a low player score that came out, like not even within a couple of hours of this game breaking. And
Yeah, people just do that, I think, right?
yeah,
People aren't happy with the game, with the story, I guess, and most of these people haven't even played past like the first 3 hours of the game.
exactly. And why is this?
What is
stuff
it?
even
30-hour
getting-
game? They said, something like that.
Yeah, 25 to 35.
And like somebody mentioned, there's like big things happen after how many hours of gameplay, and you go, this thing gets a garbage score. And
Yeah, I
it's-
think I think people just do that. Like, there's people out there whose communities just go do stupid Metacritic bombing bullshit, and I think more than anything else, like we all say this, but you know, play it yourself, give it a chance on your own. You know, don't
This guy's getting hammered.
yeah.
Just because somebody
Get off the mat! Get off! Throw in the towel!
Yeah.
just
Anybody else
because
got more
somebody
beefs?
just because somebody is doing something and they have their strong opinion towards it does not mean that you have the same. I do have a beef, but I gotta remember it again. Fuck. Yeah, my fucking
Bring
computer.
back sports during this pandemic. They are working so hard to try and squeeze sports into this timeline when people are out of work. Stop it with the sports.
Yeah.
It's not making sense. Now we got NHL players that 11 of them have tested positive in these training camps. Like,
Fuck.
really, let the billionaire owners just sit on their butts for a year.
Yep.
This is-
All right.
Give it a while, guys. We're not ready to reopen.
Right.
I mean, what you guys? You guys just ended up with like 4,000 cases in a day.
Who? What?
We ended up with 7 new cases yesterday.
7?
That's it. 7.
Yeah. People in Florida, like it's too hot to wear a face mask, you guys.
And some
Way
of
too
the
hot.
cloth ones, you can't fucking breathe through them.
Yeah, it's so hot.
Especially you
I have
bearded
to wear
guys.
a face
You really have a
mask.
tough time.
I have to wear a face mask over open flames while fucking and steam up in my face all day. The people can fucking wear a face mask when they're going into a restaurant.
Is that
You
the,
put your
the
face in
paper
steam.
one?
Is that part of the technique that they teach you at the Michael Otto School of Cooking and for things that also kids
Do you know
want
how
to
to
learn to
do
do
you know
cook
what's
good
involved
too?
in actual cooking?
What?
Yes,
What's
a
involved
pan
in actual cooking.
and heat.
I'm just
the
wondering why
paper
you're
ones
sticking
you
your
can't
face in
breathe
steam.
through
That's
really good. The paper ones you can breathe through pretty good, but in my opinion, it doesn't make any sense to go into a restaurant with a face mask on unless you're taking it to go.
Well, they're saying that you
Figure-
can take the mask off when your food gets there to eat your food, then put it back on.
Right. But then your servers that are coming to your table to refill your drinks,
They all have masks on.
most of them, yes.
No, they yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say. It's kind of redundant. It doesn't make any sense.
It does though.
Just take your food to go.
I mean, yeah, like I don't know. Dining in's kind of a risk.
Yeah,
Anywhere.
just wearing your mask, I mean, in my opinion, is not really doing much of anything because it's not sealed. Anybody with a beard? Nope, it's not sealed at all.
It definitely does a lot though. That's
It cuts it down.
I think you're very wrong about that.
Well, everybody has their opinions.
And yours is a wrong one. That's fine though. You just don't like the way it makes your beard look when you take it off. Is that what it is?
My beard looks exactly the same.
Oh, mine does not. Mine gets all
It just
mashed
I look
and
like
matted
I'm in a 70s underwear because it does this.
gross.
Yeah, 70s underwear model.
Anybody else
Right
got
here on my
beefs? We got any more beefs? Anyone at all?
No beef here.
You know, I was reading a recipe card the other day, and it was like, step 1, boil water. Step 2, put your face in the steam. Oh wait, no, that's actually not part of what you're supposed to do when you're cooking. Put your face in steam.
It's good for your pores, though.
I mean, guys, great show. We're gonna call it. Thanks for being here.
Call
A lot of crazy shit happening on Twitter right now. We're probably gonna have to discuss it next week. We'll see what develops in 7 days, and we'll come back at it. But thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the show. Thanks for being awesome. We had Thanatos, Bacon, Canned, and Hockey Steve today. No Nick, no Dave. We're gonna hopefully get those guys back in soon. Next week, stay tuned. I'm gonna give you a full rundown of my Last of Us 2 playthrough and what I think of the game. It may take as many as 5 seconds, but I feel like I could probably nail it now. My prediction is it's fucking amazeballs, and I'm hoping that next week I can confirm that for you guys.
back it up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe the Metacritic scores will go up by people who actually finish the game. Who knows, though, right?
Who knows?
Say good night.
You guys have a great night.
Good night. Good night.
Have a
Good
good
night,
one.
everybody.
Good night. Good night. Good night.